Hello, hello, everyone. Thank you all for joining us tonight. We have another spotlight for you, another tribe spotlight for you, digging into the tribe, seeing who's in the tribe and learning more about them. And tonight we have the honor of getting to know Elvis Jones. And I have a secret about Elvis that some of you all might not know, but he is Eric Kirk's brother.
Yes, yes.
Oh, just in
That's
case
my
you
big
all did
brother.
not. So just in case you see the similarities, he be like, he looked like somebody I know. The
Yeah, it's there.
yeah, the
It's
cat
there
is
for
out
sure.
there. But I thank you so much, Elvis, for joining me tonight and agreeing to do this. And I'm just excited about just getting to know you a little bit more. And so I guess just starting out, just tell us a little bit about yourself. Whatever it is, initially you want everybody to know about you.
Okay, well, I'm a real simple person to be honest with you. Um, I'm a single man. I live by myself. Uh, I do construction work with Turner Industries. Uh, over the last 8 to 10 years with them, they've been having me traveling. So that's what I've been doing. As a matter of fact, I'm here in Louisiana now, and I just left Alabama last week, so I'm supposed to be starting a job here in Louisiana now. Just waiting on some a phone call. Let me know how my paperwork is. Um, I'm 49 years old. Um, I was born and raised in Alabama, but I spent a lot of time here in Louisiana. Um, and
That's
as
what
you
the
know,
accent is. That's the accent I hear.
yeah, everybody say that I had an accent, but I just haven't really I haven't really heard it. But I guess it's there since everybody say it.
Hmm, hmm.
So, but like I said, I'm a real simple person. That's basically me. I all I do is I work and come home, and the majority of the time, whenever I can get a chance to, I like to get with my brother and sister and them, and we go and do some camping. However it might end up being. As a matter of fact, we're supposed to be doing something in November that I'm trying to
Okay.
be a part of. But the way that I do work, it might not work out because I'm here and I'm about to go into what we call 13 and 1. And so with 13 and 1, I won't be able to take any time off.
Hmm. So is that what 13 days on and 1 day off?
That's it.
And then you have to do it over again?
Yeah, I'll do it till from what they're telling me it's gonna be until the end of the year.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So
Wow.
like I said, it's and that but like I said, that's basically what I do. Every now and then I might go out and get me something to eat, but the majority of the time, I just work and go home, spend as much time as I can with my family.
Okay, okay. So so do you have anything else that you do besides working and being with your family? Any other hobbies that you might have?
Uh no real hobbies. Every now and then I like to play a game of pool, but
Okay.
it's been a long time since I played some pool though.
Okay. So it sounds like you need to be
Yeah,
going out playing pool then.
yeah, yep. So like I said, I'll be trying. It's just that sometimes it just be kind of rough. Cause see, like even the job that I just left, we
Hmm.
were doing a 13 and 1 on that. So
Mm.
and then once we got to the point to where we working 5 days, then the job I get transferred here. So
Mm.
things, like I said, the majority of it is just me working and coming home, and that's about it. Every now
So,
and then I might get in the kitchen and try and cook something. Cause my brother he be trying to
oh,
tell me some stuff every now and then, but I can't cook. I ain't gonna. I say I try.
you
I'm
try.
that type of cook that where I might be the only one to eat what I cook.
well, but when you're trying, you get better and better.
Yeah,
Right. So you never know. You
yeah,
might
true.
make knock out those that macaroni and cheese and invite
Yeah.
somebody over
Well,
for dinner.
yeah. But now I
So,
can't do that. But now I like steak a lot. But I think I'm pretty
okay.
good at the steak because I like to eat steak. So I
Okay.
think I do pretty good at that.
Okay. See, that's all right
Yeah.
right there. 'Cause you gotta have it's a um what you call it, it's something to making a good steak because you can't cook it too long, too fast, and also
That
depending on how you like it.
yeah,
Because some
that's
people
it.
like it. So,
Yeah.
so shoot, if you could do a steak, you could do hamburgers, you could do fish, you could do
Oh,
chicken.
yeah.
See?
And well, actually, I tried baking some fish, and so
Okay,
it like to me, like I said to me, it came out pretty good. So
okay. Well, that's
yeah.
all right. That's all right. Now, I know you said you did a lot of traveling with your job. So what is it that you do with your job to where, you're able to go different places?
Well, what we do is we build chemical plants.
Okay.
And so it'd be different cities that we have to go to build the plants. And like the one that we just finished up in Saraland, Alabama, we
Mhm.
um we helped them build something to excuse me, where they trying to redefine the gas. So
Hmm.
everything might be coming together with it. I think it's another it's another company, another client rather, how you might say it. We did this for a company named Vertex, but it's another company and named Matheson. So
Okay.
Matheson got a project that they got going that they got to have built for Vertex to actually get their product going. So
Okay.
it ended up being some other people on that job. So
Mhm.
I told them just go ahead on and send me somewhere else. So and that's what they end up doing. They sent me out here to Louisiana, and I'm a safety tech out there.
Okay.
So that's what I do. I do my best to try and make sure that everyone is working safe. Let me say it
So
that
you
way.
said so
Making
you
sure
tell
that
everybody
all
what
the
to do.
proceed, huh?
So you tell everybody what to do.
No, not necessarily that, but when it comes to a safe way to do what they have to do,
Uh-huh.
then I will help them with that. They have foremans and general foremans and superintendents that might tell them the actual work to do,
Mhm.
but I will help them along in a safe way to do that work.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So you've been there for how many years?
How long I've been with the company or how long I've been in
Mhm.
Louisiana? I've
How
been with
long
the
you been?
company 20 years,
Oh,
depending on how
wow.
they count my COVID time. Cause
Oh, wow.
during COVID time, it was I was mainly like just doing turnaround work. And so it might have been where I was off a month, then work 2 months, and then off 2 months and work a month. So depending on
Mhm.
how they count my time with that, it will be right at 20 years.
Oh, wow. Wow. And it's so interesting because, people, because we're about the same age. So people that are in our generation, you hear a lot about us being on jobs long time
Hmm.
because I guess we wanted that stability and we weren't really told to leave jobs. So what was it about? And you said it was Turner? Was it
Yeah,
what was
Turner Industries.
Turner Industries? What was it about Turner that I mean, because you were 29 years old when you started Turner.
Well,
If you said 20
somewhere along
years,
up in there, yeah.
Yeah.
It,
So
it's
what?
been it. Well, I guess it's been since I was 29, where it was straight time with Turner.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
So I mean, so you've pretty much spent all of your 30s and pretty much all of your 40s with this one company. So what was it about them with that you said, or what was it about, your life? You was like, okay, I'm not gonna go anywhere else. I'm gonna just stay here.
Well, to be honest with you, it was just simply about them keeping me employed. Cause see, with the construction industry, the work is a little different than what I guess you can say a regular 9 to 5.
Okay.
Because just like I told you how we got finished with this project over in Saraland, Alabama, it could be
Mm-hmm.
to the point to where they might say, I don't have anything for you right now. Just gonna have to wait, and then I might have to go out and try and find some with another company or whatever in the construction game. But
Mm-hmm.
with them, with my time in with them, and with my, how can I say, my work habits, my work ethics, along with that, they do everything they can to try and help keep me working. And
Okay.
so that's basically what they've been doing here lately. And with them keeping me working, it just, my biggest thing is working. And
Mm-hmm.
so if I can keep my time with this one company, then I'm gonna be with this one company until they have nothing for me,
Mm-hmm.
because I don't see myself being out of work no 3 4 months, and unless something like COVID happened, because
Mm-hmm.
when COVID hit, it was a lot of construction companies that wasn't working at all, even
Yeah.
on the maintenance side of it, where they were laying people off. So
Mm-hmm.
it would, I mean, COVID just, it changed a lot for everybody. And
Yeah. Yeah.
so they've been, like I said, they've been keeping me working. And as long as they keep me working, then that's where I'm gonna be. I'll finish up with them.
Wow.
Actually, on this last job that I came over, the last, what, 5 6 months,
Mm-hmm.
they had me in the role of what you want to call safety manager.
Mm-hmm.
So I was the manager on that job for the safety department. And so, and then they telling me that they got other opportunities for me because they liked the way that I did things out there, and the client was happy with me. And that's one of the biggest part about what we do, is
Mm-hmm.
making sure that the client is happy, not so much as the company that I work for as in Turner. We do
Mm-hmm.
what we can to make the company happy, and then so in making the client happy, rather, then my company will be happy. So that be the basic thing that we try to do, even as far as the people that does the actual work, versus just someone like me to walk around and make sure that they're doing it safely.
Yeah. And I mean, I'm pretty impressed by, um, I mean, I'm hearing, that you have really good work ethic. I'm hearing that you have really good rapport with the company that you work for. They trust you because they're wanting to elevate you. They're wanting to keep you working, and it sounds like you're a hard worker. You're loyal. So it's all these wonderful attributes about you that I'm hearing just by what you're talking about in your job. Where did all that come from?
To be honest, I really can't pinpoint it, but I can remember when I was a kid, I had an uncle tell me that, you know, he thought that I was a lazy person and that I wouldn't work.
Mm,
And so I don't know if it was more or less to prove him wrong,
mm,
with my work habits or however it might end up being, or if it was just something that was in me from the beginning, you know,
mm-hmm,
because I've never, I mean, coming up, in your teens, you had little small jobs and things like that,
mm-hmm,
where bagging groceries or however it might end up being. I've never quit a job.
Mhm.
And I got well on within the construction game. I got fired once because of a misunderstanding, and then I found out that the story goes a little bit deeper than what happened because it
Mm.
was me and my friend that end up getting fired from that particular job. But they hired us. We went back to the office and they hired us right back. So we knew once we heard about what was going on with it that it was something. It wasn't us. It was with the people that was at that
Mhm.
site. So, but like I said, and then the biggest thing about it, and see, it, that question that you asked me, it just goes so deep because in order to work with my company, we do drug tests. We got
Mm.
drug tests you for you to be hired on, and then we do random once you're hired on, right?
Mhm.
And working in the safety department like I am on some of those jobs, I be in charge of doing these randoms.
Mm.
And we do have some people that fail, right?
Mhm.
And I just can't see putting myself in that predicament to fail when because the job that I do, it pays me very well. And I can't see myself to the point of jeopardizing my name or my work in order for little small things like that. Because
Yeah.
once you bust on a drug test, then that could be it. Ain't no company that gonna want to work with you because they gonna feel you as a liability on their
Right.
job site, and they don't want that. So, and then it, like I said, it's so much that goes along with it. I mean, from the simplest thing is showing up on time, and
Mhm.
then doing what you're asked to do, and then not only doing it, making sure that you're doing it the correct way.
Mhm.
So the biggest thing about it is that I never felt too big to listen to others, whether it was my boss or whether it was somebody working side by side with me. And that helped me out a lot as well. But going back to your actual question as to what got me to this point, it just, I can't see myself being dependent on the system or on anyone else. I,
Mhm.
I see it to the point where I need to provide for myself, and I can't provide for myself if I can't do my job right. I can't
Yeah.
provide for myself if I can't get along with the others at the job. I can't provide for myself if I can't pass a drug test. You know,
Right. Right.
so
And that sound like a real man to me.
yeah,
I mean, something that real men do. You know,
yeah,
work
yeah,
hard, all that. And so and having integrity, being
yes.
honest,
That's
and
it.
loyal. So okay, we gonna switch gears. I mean, we done heard about what a wonderful man you are, what a hard worker you are. So, do you have a special someone in your life? Because I know you mentioned that you were single.
Yeah. How can I say it?
Because
Um,
and I ask this because there's so many good black men out there. You know, I mean, you have a great job. I mean, because I've been watching you, and you have you have a great personality. Your insights and thoughts that I've read throughout, whether it was on Eric's post or my post, the tribes or whatever. So I mean, I know you're brilliant. So you're a hard worker. You're handsome. So I mean, what is it? Do you have someone?
well, I don't have someone as of now.
Okay.
Um, but I do get out to
Okay.
try, but
Okay.
I come to find that you know when it comes to this dating scene, it's not like it was when I was younger.
Yeah.
And I say that to the point to where people take the time to get to know each other to see if they will be compatible with each other. It's so much
Hmm.
of a status type. What can you do for me versus me doing for myself? Instead of trying to know a person and build with a person, and like I said, it's just that, how can I say, the last couple that I dealt with, it was just more about me doing for them.
Mm.
And when it comes for me just doing for you and you're not doing for me,
Right.
then that doesn't work with me. I
Right.
don't mind doing. I
Mm.
will go to the end for it. But I got to have that to be able to come back to me. If
Right.
I'm gonna do
Right.
for you, you do for me. And we, like I said, a lot of them to this day is still some women to the point, and I'm sure probably some men that do it as well. I don't know. I'm not trying to single out, you know, just the women, but
Right. You're just speaking from your experience because
yeah,
you're a
they
heterosexual
just
man.
it just more or less of what can you do for me.
Right.
It's more of a monetary value than anything. And
Mm.
so when it's that, then I used to listen to a lot of rap, and
Mm.
one of my favorite rappers was this guy named Too Short. And in one of his songs, he was saying something along to the point of, this girl don't want to be with me, she want to be with my car. You get what
Mm.
I'm saying? And
Mhm.
so I have I met women like that, to the point it wasn't so much of me, it was what I was driving
Mm.
versus how I'm gonna treat you, how good of a man I'm gonna be to you, is how I'm gonna bring you around and show you all in front of your friends that
Mm.
I got a man, he got this car, he got that car, he wear this, he got this jersey, he doing this, he doing that. But what that got to do with how I'm actually treating you? So
Right.
I can
Right.
do all that. I mean, that part there is really simple as far
Right.
as, being with someone. But to me,
Mhm.
it's bigger than that. And
Right.
so
Right.
when you're talking with someone and that's as big as they want to be, then that just ain't me, you know.
Yeah. Why
So
do you think it's like that now, in this day and age compared to how it was when we were younger, where people are a lot more into status and things versus relationships?
well, I be on Instagram a lot, and I be listening to, I be watching a whole lot of different people on there, and one person was saying that, and like I said, and this go for the men as well. The way that the world has built us up is to be more on a status versus what we got now versus what we can build.
Mm.
Meaning, if I can get me this $10,000 watch
Mhm.
and I'm good, but now I don't have $5 in my pocket, you
Mm.
know. Or he said something about one of the ladies. It was something about a $20,000 purse or something he was saying, but
Mm.
then she wants somebody to pay to get her nails done.
Mm.
It's things like that to where things are just not coming together. Because
Right.
if I take the money that I can get from that $10,000 watch and build that toward my future and being more comfortable in living, then that's what I want to do. I don't care about showing off for the next person.
Right.
If that next person gonna see me based on how I'm dressed, what type of jewelry I got on, then that person ain't seeing me. Only thing they
Right.
seeing is what I want them to see,
Right.
and that's
Right.
it. You don't know me. All you know is what you see. So
Mm.
my thing is get to know me, and then you'll find out whether or not if I can just afford that and just choose to not have it
Yeah.
because that's me. I can't
Mhm.
afford things like that, but I that doesn't do anything for me. So
Right.
I let it go. You know,
Yeah.
I keep me a little simple ride where I can get back and forth to work, go home, visit my brothers and sisters on both sides of my family, and that's it. You know, but some people just feel that it's more to it than that, to where they got to come around and be in a Mercedes to even show off to their family. But
Yeah.
me showing off that doesn't mean anything to me. If I got a Mercedes, then I would like to be able to afford anything that might come along with that Mercedes. Basically,
Right.
what I mean,
Right.
if that Mercedes break down on me, then
I
can
need
I
to be
get
able to
this
fix it.
fixed?
Right.
Or is it gonna be
Exactly.
sitting in the garage and I'm gonna have to try and find me a ride to work? You know? So
Right. And can I afford the premium gas that I have to put in it?
y- that's it. See, all that plays a part into it. Cause that premium gas is
It
high.
does. It
Yeah. Yeah,
is. Regular
I
gas
don't like
high.
playing for the regular. Yeah.
I know that's right. Well, you know what, ladies? Y'all have heard it. Yeah, I mean, Elvis is single. He's a good man. So you might be having some folks slide into your DMs, Elvis, after this interview.
I don't know.
Well, well, I know we talked about your job. We talked about relationships. Your social status, things that you like to do. Is there anything else that you want the tribe to know about you before we end?
Well, a little bit more about me is that I am a God fearing man. And so I try to live my life as being a God fearing man toward others and just the way I present myself. I mean, real simple as to I'm not going to do anything to you I wouldn't do to myself. I would never hurt myself, so I would never do anything to hurt you. And keep in mind, like I said, that's in that whether or not it's in the professional field, a relationship, however it might end up being. I got to be who I think. Well, how can I say? I'm becoming more into what I believe God is calling me to be. And so with that, I've been doing a whole lot of studying. Um, I've been looking into a whole lot of different things, and I tell you, it's a lot of stuff out there to where you're not real sure of. You know how you've been taught things as a kid coming up, and how things is, how this and that. When it comes to God, and then you got some other people saying that they done found and they dig into this stuff, and then now it's a slightly different in the way that you was taught when you were bringing up. So it's just a whole lot more studying. Basically, that's what I'm getting at. That's what I'm doing now. I'm
Mhm.
I'm doing some studying to try and figure out to the best of me
Mhm.
on the way my beliefs is and the way God want my belief to be. So I'm trying to get all that together and be into one because I want to make sure that I'm at one when it comes to God. I don't want anyone thinking that I'm putting myself, anyone else above God, because God's gonna always be first. And I got to live that way because He's blessing me so much now. Just like I was telling you about the little simple thing on the job, as to where I was placed in charge as the safety manager on this last part of the job that I was on. That's Him preparing me. But the biggest
Yeah.
thing is I got to find out exactly what He's preparing me for, because
Yeah. You're right.
when when I do the job, when they were telling me about doing the job, they were telling me, "Man, you ready for this job? You got this already. All you got to do is this, and you got it." So when they telling me that I already have it, God just placed me in that position to let me know that I have it. But I think it's something bigger that God has for me, and I just got to put it together and
Yeah.
let Him do His will.
Yeah. Yeah. I definitely believe it's always something bigger. And I love that you understand that and you're aware of that, because you know that there's some type of preparation that's involved with wherever it is that He's wanting you to go. So I just I definitely admonish you in that area to continue to do that, and I just can't wait to see where God takes you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's gonna be lovely.
It
It's gonna
really
be
is. It
lovely.
always is.
It,
It always
and I'm gonna
is.
bring as many as I can with me.
I heard that. I know you are. Well, I just pray that God continues to bless you and keep you, and I appreciate you joining me tonight, and being willing to let us know a little bit more about you. I've truly enjoyed our conversation.
I have enjoyed. Don't get me. I'm gonna be honest with you. I was a little nervous because I didn't know exactly how things was gonna go. Because I was thinking that it was just gonna be. Remember, I told you I thought it was gonna be a topic, and then we were
Uh-huh.
gonna discuss that topic. So I'm like, I wonder, do I need to call her and ask her what do I need to try and read up on? You know.
Uh-huh.
So,
Well, see, you can
but
talk about you. The topic
yeah,
is
I could
you.
do that.
That's right. That's right. That's the best topic in the
Yeah.
world.
Yes, indeed. Yeah.
Well, I thank
But
you
I have
again.
really enjoyed conversating with you. It's been real nice. Real nice.
Likewise. And I've truly enjoyed it. And I hope the tribe has enjoyed it as well. Getting to know Elvis. And y'all, please, let us know in the comments what it is that you got from Elvis tonight, because he gave some really good insight, some really good information for us tonight. So, but until next time, I guess we will see you later. And again, thank you, Elvis.
You're very welcome.
All right. Good night.
Good night.